Parents, you need to chill out. You really, really need to chill out. It's that time of the year, I know, when kids are finished with their schooling, they finish the matric, and now they need to make a choice of career. And more than the kids, the parents are totally freaking out. And I'm speaking to so many kids now who are frustrated more with their parents freaking out than with the daunting task of finding a career or finding a choice or choosing a career for the future. Now, listen to me very carefully. We are living in times that are very different from when most of you parents grew up. Maybe then there was still this whole concept of a linear career path. You go to school, you go to university, you get a qualification, you get a job, and you stick with that career for the next 20 or 30 years. It's not that at all. Today we're living in fluid times when things are changing all the time. And not just things are changing, technology is changing, people's minds are changing, people are changing careers like you won't believe. Here's something. I know a qualified doctor, medical doctor, who makes more money out of his YouTube channel than out of his profession. I know a qualified chartered accountant who's now working as head of an IT department. You see what I mean here? Things are very, very fluid. You can't be 100% sure that what you are qualified for or what you are studying towards is actually the work that you're going to be doing. It's completely different. So my advice to you parents, number one, take it easy. Don't stress it. Just chill out. Your kid is still young. He or she is still a child. They've just come out of 12 years of schooling where there was this false notion created that, as long as you can by heart some facts and you can pass some exams, everything will be good. Life will flow from one stage to another, like from one grade to another. And now they're in this shock of real life, that life is not like that. That your actions have consequences and you are responsible for your own life. It's not your teachers or your tutor or your parents. That now you have to face up to real life. So what do? First of all, chill out, take it easy. Second, don't stress your child more than she's already stressed. It's very stressful for them. If you can remember what you and I went through at that stage in our lives, you'll empathize with them. Thirdly, don't force them to make a decision. Don't rush them to make a decision. Let them take their time. I know the universities are threatening now, closing dates, we're going to be full up, we're going to be this and that. Take it easy. Give them a gap year. I know this is a hard pill to swallow. Listen to me. I'm speaking from example here. Give them a gap year. Let them take the year to think about their lives, but not just a year sleeping in all the time and wandering around aimlessly, going on social media, none of that. Give them a gap year, and in that gap year, get them to do lots and lots of short courses. I'm talking about 2 months, 6 months, up to a 1-year course. Don't commit to a 4-year degree or anything like that. Do not make that mistake, because a 4-year degree means the next 4 years she's going to be caught up at university, unable to get into the workforce. After that, there's no guarantee of a job. She's probably going to wait it out another 2 to 3 years before she lands an actual job. So that's 7 years. It's the impact on her life is going to be 7 years. So if she's 18 now, only at around 25 or 26, she's going to be actually earning something. And she could end up doing something that she's not passionate about, and regret it, maybe underperform, underachieve. You're going to pour money down that university studies, and next thing you see, there's no return on investment. Your child is not interested. So gap year, short courses, up to a year long, nothing more than that. And let them. The reason for this is it's like offering them a buffet of options. Try this, try that, try that, try that. See what you are passionate about. Next, whatever you do, teach them technology. Make sure they learn some amount of technology. I mean, I know, again, another medical professional who's learning to code. at this stage in his life, he's learning to code because he's got an idea and he wants to bring that idea to fruition. So everybody, no matter who you are, where you are, everybody needs to learn technology. And finally, don't overlook entrepreneurship as a viable career option for your child. And it's better they start young than they start later on in life. While they are young, they still got your support. They are still under your financial care. Support them. Encourage them to get into businesses, especially tech entrepreneurship, and support them and help them to grow. I was really moved, and listen to this, right? The company Nike, I was very moved to discover that when Phil Knight, the founder, started selling shoes, the first customer, his first customer who bought the first pair of shoes that he bought, that went on to build the Nike empire, was who? His mother. His first customer was his mother. When nobody believed him, even his dad didn't believe in him, his mother believed in him. She says, I'm going to buy your first pair of shoes. And she wore it every day. He said, the most touching thing in my life, the most emotional thing and motivational thing in my life was to see my mother standing by the stove every day wearing my shoes that she bought from me. And that's what gave him faith in himself, and that's what led to Nike being created.